Right, just to let everyone know, we are up Trafalgar Square. As you can see, I've got my hat on, and as you can see, I've got my legal observer part on. But this protest was organised 6 to 8 weeks in advance, and the police, in less than 48 hours' notice, when all the trucks have been brought up here, everything's up here, have basically put conditions on the protest. What's difficult is trying to I've already had a chat with a police officer up here, or constable up here, and says, well, he just basically said, I'm following orders. And I said, well, but your orders are unlawful because these people are not being violent, they're not inciting violence, it is a protest, and protests have been acknowledged by the Supreme Court at 2 calls. They can cause disruption, otherwise there's no point in a protest. So what we're actually seeing, and again, I'm going to try and have a look up here. I don't know where they've all gone, but I'm going to try and get up here and see if you can see. There are tractors everywhere. There's probably 200 to 400 tractors. And the police are acting for the state. They're saying we don't want to disrupt the community, right? Well, putting farmers out of business, taxing farmers in the way that they have. Without farmers, you haven't got food. I can't see any more of an important bar the protest in Excel in 2020, I think it was, or 2021, which was against the arms trade. And in that particular protest, a number of people was arrested for disrupting traffic, etc. And the High Court and the Supreme Court agreed, and by the way, a previous case with Sir John Laws again said there's little point in protesting unless you're going to cause some form of disruption. Otherwise, no one notices that you're protesting. And the police, within 24 hours, completely, disproportionately, unlawfully, in my view, and unreasonable. It's unreasonable because they'd already got the vehicles here. So this has cost working people the best part of £500,000, and someone's got to pay for that, right? Because they've disrupted that protest. So all I'm doing is just making sure people are out there and understand what's going on. There's a few people tuning in. I don't normally go live on here. The only time I normally go live is on Rumble. I don't know where everyone else has just gone to. Let's see if we can get any more people up here. Where is my other element? Who's that? I don't know what they're doing. Let me see if I can show you a bit more. Don't forget, I don't go live on this channel very often. They've shut down my channels time and time again, and I don't really do. But if you can see, no, you can't see. Let me turn that round. Can you see up there? So all I'm doing now is showing you they're going to try or attempt to get a lorry up there now. Again, like I said, the police. Can you all hear me, by the way? Give me some sort of signal you can hear me okay. Let me have a look. I'm going to try and rig myself up slightly up here. Who's got my bag? Over there. So there's loads of people there. Mark that red, not. So you can now see what's going on up there. There's tractors everywhere, and what the police have done have interfered with the protest. It is completely unfair, unreasonable. These people are in no way inciting violence. The police said because of the disruption to the local community, there's nothing more disruptive than farmers going out of business because of these, one, inheritance tax, and two, the way that the supermarkets are controlling the food chain. And it's one of the things that these people are actually saying you cannot and should not be allowed to do this. So I'm waiting for some other people to come back to us here. Oh look, we've got a flask of coffee. So there ain't many people looking at this. Graham, come on, the farmers. Let me have a look and see. Right, I'll be back live in a minute, but they are politicised police. Right, so what I'm going to do now is shut down this live and then go back to my other filming. Touch